assist you. Till next we meet.
just the thing for you. Goodbye. May the eternal sun shine upon.
I don't have a target. It's too far away. I need to target something first. I need a target.
Greetings. Go in peace. Be careful.
Peace, friend. Go in peace. Farewell. What brings you here?
I need to target something first.
Your voice is but a whisper.
out of range.
They will be more than prepared. For your true power rests in the nightmare.
to become kindling. I will crush you to splinters. You will be my campfire. I told you to leave me alone.
An empty threat. You hold no sway over...
I need to get closer.
Well, good morning, guys. Noob in training here, had my mic muted the whole time. Makes for a great morning. How's everybody? For those of you that don't know, this is the Darkheart thicket in the Legion Alpha. Seems to be the dungeon queue of choice lately. It's kind of nice. It feels like they finally got Holy to a place that's pretty decent. Mana is actually decent again compared to late expansions, to where if you didn't have a bunch of it, you had none. And getting rid of chakras was amazing. The new miracle system with serendipity reducing the cooldowns on them is pretty nice. If you guys got any questions or anything, let me know right there in chat. I'll be able to check it out and get to you as quick as possible on it. I'll answer them with the best of my knowledge, so. Yeah, it was actually the third boss in here. If you're fairly new to this, all the bosses in here on a normal encounter aren't very hard currently. I don't know if it was the last tuning they ended up doing or what, but they don't hit. They don't hit hard at all. It might be because people are actually getting artifact power now, and it's helping them out a lot, but nothing too impressive currently. Now, not to say that won't change for the challenge modes and for the heroic modes. I'm pretty sure they're still going to be pretty tough, because the initial tuning for most of this stuff was pretty hectic. Seems like bear tanks are a little overpowered right now too. They don't seem to take half the amount of damage as most tanks. Aw, poor Malfurion. He's in a root pie. You see everyone with the swirlies here. It's normally it would be Get Out, but in one of my other videos that I actually posted on my YouTube channel. Well, the only other dungeon one I have currently out is the Darkheart thicket, and this thing, it actually causes it to where if you're away from the group, you don't have someone grouped with you, it will silence you. So it's kind of best just to stay stacked up and move as a group.
Roots. It is time to end this.
Ooh. Glad that doesn't hit harder. RNG would have killed me. Hey, alright, with the ding and the boss kill.
We must, however, stay vigilant. Deep inside the nightmare, Xavius remains unvanquished. The enemy...
See if they want to get some more going on here.
Shadow.
Well, so much for that. Alright, so gonna go ahead and hearth back to our little new place, whatever it is, order hall. There's a spell in here somewhere, I think. Maybe. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Also, it seems like you're getting a regular resurrection for single target on most of your healers. And you're also getting a mass res. It shows up as mass res here. It's like some mass spirit thing for shaman and druids, but they're going to be the ones that are actually supporting the mass resurrections. No more letting the hunters do it. Yeah, it looks like... I don't think I've got the order hall crap. Well, while we wait, we can go ahead and set up another queue. So does anyone have any questions on the Holy Priest? Be more than glad to answer them. As you can see, it's been trimmed out a lot. You don't have very many spells anymore, but that goes for most of the classes. The other thing that's pretty nice about the expansion so far that I've noticed is huge change in graphics. I don't know how it's coming across on the stream there, but for me, compared to live, it's if you were to rate it 0 out of 100 compared to the live, it would be a 99, because there's just so much extra texture detail and lighting. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but you can actually see the walls to where they're glistening from the light changing. Almost certain I'm supposed to have a spell in there that takes me into the priest area, but it's been a little bit since I played this guy. Maybe they've changed it. This takes you into the portals. Maybe it's just not there. Oh, Alpha. The bugs you have. Alright. Time to check this out. there's supposed to be a spell called Naru's Light Shaft. And it does not exist. Let me try something. Ha! No ability power for you. Apparently, since I created this guy before the last build, it must have wiped it out. Because currently it does not exist in my book. It's okay, I can still pull it up. Show you guys a base of the talents here. See, that's neat too. Guess they're setting it up so instead of unlocking the power, you get it as soon as you get the weapon now. Oh, that's kind of nice. If your tank's getting pummeled. Every 30 seconds basically get a free Holy Word Serenity. If they drop below 40%. Let's see, Blessing Tear. When you critically heal a target with Heal or Flash Heal, the Essence of Tear has a chance to imbue you with its powers, increasing all healing done by 20% for 12 seconds. That's pretty nice. Ha! While Renew the Faith. While Divine Hymn is active, your prayer mending will automatically jump to a new target every 0.5 seconds and will not lose any remaining jumps. That's gonna see a nerf later on. I can see it already. That's a lot of prayer mending, and they've got it to where you can still have more than one up at a time currently too. So if it makes all of your prayer mending spells out on people, let's say you've got 3 of them that are up and you cast Divine Hymn, that if all 3 of those are able to go, that's going to be insane heals. Seems like most everything in here is just increase, increase, increase. All passive stuff. No biggie. Just means that it's gonna kind of end up getting to the point to where, you know, bosses are gonna try and crush you in one hit yet again towards the end of the X-Pack. Gonna have so much extra power it's gonna heal in one shot again. Unless they scale the health way out there towards the end of the X-Pack. If they end up doing that, then it'll probably be a little more balanced. But currently numbers seem really high. Alright, looks like we're just waiting on a tank again. I'm going to take a real quick break here, guys, and then get back to it. So, I'll see you here in a few minutes. Alright, well, I'm back, but I don't happen to see anything on trying to get this, this netherite hall crap back. Still looking. Naru Light Shift is the name of the spell. If anybody's got any information on it, I'd be more than glad to take it. But it's looking like I'm screwed. It's alright, that's why it's the alpha. That's why we're here. Test it out. Visually, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but man, it has gotten a good, crisp, clean update. Just the light shading off in the distance there. They've still got a lot of places that are still under development. Dalaran looks absolutely amazing compared to the Northrend version. Down here is where most of the detail still needs to be done. Want to say this is Suramar Palace? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, Suramar. Oh, there's the crash. Alright. Had to get that back real quick. Hopefully we didn't lose our dungeon queue. Sounds like it's still there. There it is. Again, this is all Suramar. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to turn into some late game content or what's going on with this, or if this is just an outline for the entire raid. If it is, it's probably going to be, well, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be kind of like the Sunwell, just one huge open area. Oh, they went through and reset everything here. Ah, the weapon's gone too. Wonder if that's just because it has me in the wrong spec. Odd enough. Weapons gone also now. Oh, Alpha. And the heart's on cooldown, so we get to fly back.
Hail. Goodbye.
Maybe they just completely reset the priest quest due to that issue. Alright, go ahead and take another moment, guys. Flying all the way back. Apparently the weapon is reset. And I'm not sure if it's the full quest line or if it's just the weapon or what's going on with it. But it is not in my inventory and it disappeared. So, let's go ahead and take another real quick break as we fly back. Gonna try and log out and log back in, see if that helps. Ah, we got the weapon back at least. Just gotta reset up bars now. Oh, Alpha. Good times, good times. Let's see what we can do here. Welcome to Overe. Just kind of waiting for this next queue to come up. Had a little bit of an issue to where it shut down and decided it wanted to take the weapon away and then reset everything on the bars. So just getting it reset back up. Hopefully the morning's going good for everybody. I know it is me. I think that's just about everything. Alright. Yeah, good old Alpha. Likes resetting everything, making everything kind of a nightmare at points. Especially for live streaming. It's not too bad when you go back and edit, but right now it's just a nightmare. It's like the whole spell to go back to the order hall is completely missing. It's the Naru light shift. Or light Naru whatever shift. Either way, it should be between here, and it is completely missing. Timing queue has been 29 minutes, so hopefully not too much longer to end up getting a tank here.
What brings you here? Be careful.
Do a little flight back, kind of show everyone the visuals yet again. Just can't get over that. That's probably some of the best visuals that Blizzard's come out with in a long time for this game. It's definitely gotten a huge polish. Dalaran looks way better than the Northrend version. Suramar is still under construction. They've gotten a lot more color put into it than it was. It was just almost a wire screen for a while there. But you can see they're starting to get it filled in. Visually, it's shaping up to be probably, well, it will be the best visual experience that Blizzard's put out for this game in a really long time. Other than their cinematics, obviously, because they've got probably one of the best cinematics teams out there. The trees actually look like trees instead of box pixels. Seems like they almost caught up with times compared to other games that have been out for a while. The Burning World tree. Underneath that is where Darkheart thicket's actually located. Guys, if you got any questions on Holy Priest or just on the Alpha in general right now, be more than glad to answer them if you want to just type them up in chat there. Again, it's more of a waiting game right now for this queue. 30 minutes deep, but it should be pretty quick, hopefully. Seems like the only way to get queues, at least recently, on here to actually be pretty quick is if you got a tank with you. If you don't, it's pretty unbearable. Glad you guys are sticking with me on this though. Again, it shouldn't be too much longer.
I need a target.
The last dungeon we ended up doing was actually Darkheart Thicket yet again. Seems to be the most popular one by choice. The only thing it seems is they're finally getting the normal tuning in there, so it's really quite a bit easier than what it was prior. Prior it was kind of destroying people pretty hard. These guys have a huge aggro range.
I don't have a target.
So for those of you who didn't know, chakras are gone with Holy Priest. They have a very, very good mana management right now. A lot of it has to do with this talent right here. You regenerate mana 15% faster. Makes a huge difference, at least early game. Late game, it'll probably end up swapping quite a bit to, basically you'll end up wanting to swap that out for something that's got a little bit more actual passive, like this, the Flash of Light. When you cast Flash of Light, 40% of the healing is replicated to the previous target you healed with Flash Heal. One Paladin there for a second. Flash Heal, sorry. The other one's actually your old Sanctuary, not Sanctuary, but your old Chakra, single target Chakra. Basically, it just refreshes the duration of Renew. So if you're in charge of taking care of more tank heals or something like that, depending on, even though I don't know very many guilds that actually independently select a healer for one thing anymore. Unless they're getting crushed.
Well met. Go in peace. Ancestors watch over you.
Oh, the cues.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Questing as holy is unbearable. But currently I cannot get the second weapon, so it's something that you're gonna have to think about whenever you're leveling up. I believe they said they were gonna make dungeon leveling a lot easier though, so you don't have to worry about it too much. I mean, they do a decent amount of damage, but it's nothing in comparison. You get a couple guys on you, and it's gonna take you a week just to kill them all. Doesn't seem that bad right now, though, with this druid sitting right here. NPC's making it easy.
I don't have a target.
Oh, shit.
I need to target something first.
On a good note, I think the NPC is out healing me also. Just tearing everything up here.
I need a target.
Alright.
I don't have a target.
Been in queue for a tank for 30 minutes of this queue time. It's currently sitting at 43 minutes on the queue. Been wanting to get some Brewmaster testing out if they've got it live yet. Haven't gone to check to see much of the changes since I've gotten back to this. If they've got it live, I'll probably end up doing something with it next week. This stream's probably going to run Monday through Friday, 9 to 12, or 9 to noon. So if you guys are interested, you can always drop by and just take a look, see what I've got going on. It may be this, it may be just some regular HOTS gameplay.
I need to target something first.
Guess that's it for this place. Ah, forgot my feather. Damn. Currently at 46 minutes in queue. Been rolling for an hour and 52 minutes now. Hopefully we can get one soon. Like I said, I want to try and end up running this stream from 9 to noon Central Time. If I can end up getting that on a Monday through Friday basis, I hope to see most of you come back and bring your friends. If I stay over, I stay over. It's all about trying to get this stuff out there so you guys can see it. Wish you could see it faster. The dungeons don't even take 50 minutes, but that's currently what we're sitting at. What is this? Somebody put a baby tarn in a basket. I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty messed up. Baby tarn in a basket.
Greetings, traveler. Be careful.
Well, that was nice of him. The random roll system gave me an epic. Huge upgrade. 721 over 680. Welcome, guys. Just waiting on this queue to finally pop. Should be pretty close. Just need a tank. Go figure. Damn prima donnas. 50 minutes into the queue though, so we should be next in line for whichever one ends up coming. Hopefully. If anyone's got any questions on the priest, again, more than willing to end up answering what I can. Actually, anything on the Legion Alpha right now. I've taken care of most of the artifact quests, so if you got any questions, go ahead and type them up in chat. I'll be more than glad to answer them to the best of my knowledge. Almost 52 minutes deep on this queue. Hopefully, it's getting to be pretty well up there. It's one of the things I've always hoped for. I know this is alpha, but it's really hard to get testing done when they don't supply enough people that tank. I mean, you'd think that they'd do some sort of research on there. You got a lot of streamers that end up getting the queues or not really even the queues, but getting the invites, and most of the streamers, you've got a few that actually tank, and that's about it. So it really makes it rough. I mean, as a healer, sitting at 53-minute queue time, just waiting on a tank for almost 45, it's the same bottleneck situation that we've ran into in previous expansions since they came out with dungeon queues. I will try next week. I'm going to end up getting a couple other classes out there just to give some previews on how they're playing out. I'm planning on doing a couple more dungeon videos coming up pretty soon too. All stuff to end up looking forward to coming up next week. So, but currently I want to try and get this last dungeon in before we end up calling it a day. Normally I'll be running 9 to noon Central Time, Monday through Friday. And again, guys, if you got any questions on the alpha, if there's anything that you've been wondering, let me know. I'll be more than glad to check it out, and I can even get back to you on it. Just trying to get some information out there, especially if you're going to be a returning gamer. WoD kind of killed a lot of people here, and visually this one is turning out much greater. I mean, just everything. Trees actually look like trees. They don't look like boxes. There's just a lot of different things that are going on in this one that look good. They did cut down a lot of spells. I mean, as you can see, this is basically it, including my damaging spells. And priests are actually kind of high on them. So yeah, what you're looking at here is a lot of people are like, oh, well, you got a disability, you got a disability, you got it. Well, they plan on making the actual raid encounters in the dungeons a lot harder. So basically they want you to be able to focus more on the actual raid environment than the ability itself. Some people like it, some people don't. Until it's actually live and we're going balls deep into this thing, it's hard telling.
What brings you here? Winds be at your back. I've been expecting you.
NPC that's actually going to make me walk with them. Yay, escorts. Get the RP walk down here. These have got to be the toughest quests ever. Having to walk with another cow. Damn cow just called me a heifer. So 58 minutes in queue. Hopefully we'll get a tank coming pretty quick. like to get this last one out. Average dungeon usually takes anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. They're not too terribly bad on time. Progressively, they'll probably get a lot faster, but currently they're decent. I enjoy the longer dungeons. Gives you something to do. It's not much difference than most games, where if you end up going and let's say like CS:GO or something, you get into a match, it usually takes anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes sometimes. So HOTS, that could be anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes depending. So, and it's about average. Alright. Now that heifer's back with her family, call me a heifer. And finally, here we go. Amazing. Let's see what dungeon we end up getting into this time. Maybe. These DPS are going to lose this long, long queue. Oh, that sucks. Wrong time to AFK. Just so everyone knows, that queue was a little over an hour. Ah, the Eye of Azshara. This one's actually really neat, completely open world. Very enjoyable. This is the first DK I'm gonna end up healing, since this has come out, so we'll see how well they're doing. So this is Eye of Azshara on normal, just so people know. Holy Priest point of view. real quick look at the talents here.
Guardians of the ritual, prepare yourselves. She will not be disappointed.
So far he doesn't seem to be taking much damage, but most of this trash didn't really hit hard. It was the bosses the last time I ended up running this. The snake boss especially, because people don't interrupt the rampage and it becomes pretty hectic real quick, so. Nothing beats a good mass grip, that's for sure. And by far, I'm still liking the Holy Priest. Has got to be my favorite healer so far during the expansion, or at least the alpha. They've got some really nice on-demand cooldowns that help out. This is what I was talking about earlier, about how you can still keep more than one prayer mending up, and then whenever you get into the one of the weapon final talents is whenever you cast Divine Hymn, your prayer mending bounces every 0.5 seconds. And if that is tied into that's tied into all of your prayer mendings, not just one of the casts, that is going to be a hell of a lot of healing, guys.
Brooders, they will not get far.
These guys can put out some good heals also. Not running any logs right now, just because of the live stream. I'll toss up a couple videos later to where I've actually got logs posted, so you can guys kind of see where the heals are coming from, how well the certain talents are working against others. Just give you a couple good comparisons. So currently level 100 talent, I am actually running Circle of Healing. I was tossing it up between it and Benediction, but I like the extra button.
Ah, we meet again.
Extra button, a little more gameplay.
You and
Instead of just fire and forget and, you know, renew. I've always loved Circle of Healing, one of my favorite spells along with Paramending. So this first boss here, basically,
foil.
he's going to summon these ads, as you see, and then he's going to want to spear chuck one of us. Just hide behind the ad. There we go. He's gonna spear somebody. Hide behind the ad, and it stabs him. General, quick, easy. So far, nothing too bad on the normal version. This can end up changing though. Again, this is normal and it is alpha, and it is still being tuned a lot. Last time I was in this, people were getting wrecked like nobody's business. Just straight up pure domination from not so much this boss, but the trash and the sea giant. The sea giant is actually a very hard hitting guy. And again, we'll see if that's been changed. It's possible.
Useless, all of you! Hate coil, crush their bodies!
Started taking a little bit of damage off the tank there.
Get my point?
I'm out of range.
Really liking this new, I don't know if you guys can see it, but they've added in a deal to where you can see the incoming heals. Kind of like a couple of the add-ons, so it kind of helps out nice. Gives the stock UI something a bit better. Really seems like Blizzard's trying to get a little more user-friendly, even though their new bars up here, the character bars or whatever you want to call them, enemy nameplates, they are horrible. They're extremely hard to see, and they don't phase in until you're basically right on top of the mobs usually. So you'll still want something like tidy plates to end up cleaning that up. But as for the actual party interfaces, pretty decent, not gonna lie. I normally run with Grid, well, Grid 2 now. And it's not too shabby, guys. I mean, it's basically the same thing as what Grid's running, so. Oh man, all this time and we're looking at a 15-minute server restart. Yay, alpha. Really, if you've played Holy Priest at all during WoD, I do. I've never been one for the disc model, even how overpowered it is, but Holy Priest, it works out pretty good. It plays basically right around the same, except you don't have to worry about dancing chakras. Probably the best change has been Serendipity. Just reduces the cooldowns of your two miracles, basically, or your Holy Word Serenity and Holy Word Sanctify. Yeah, that's a new name for it. Pretty neat little ability right there. Doesn't do much for damage, but again, this is normal. currently I'm enjoying the healing model on this, on the Legion expansion. So far it's been pretty decent, gives you a chance to work with mana management again. I mean, all except for the fact that, you know, Holy Priest has one talent, Enlightenment, regenerate mana 15% faster, so it gives you a little bit of a buffer on a lot of classes. Just means you're going to be doing twice as much work as everybody else, more than likely. But it's enjoyable. I have played Resto Shaman. I did not care for that new model that much. I played a little bit of Resto Druid. Didn't do any dungeons with it. Just did the artifact quest. Never been a fan of it since BC. Once I got rid of the Life Bloom spam, I was done. This guy's pretty easy also.
I will handle these fools.
There's one ability that you want to stand on the dirt so you don't get electrified, and then there's another ability where you want to get off it. This one's the one you want to get out of the water, so you stand on the little pile. Back in storm.
Rise! A storm is gathering.
And this is it. This is the one that gets rid of the dirt piles. Pretty generic. Not too bad.
Just you wait.
Now, if you don't end up getting out of this, it also stuns you for a long time. There's a paladin. He got out of it already. I'm going to show you. He just likes standing in the water, it seems.
A storm is gathering. The waters rise. Fry, land walkers.
Yeah, see. Keeps bubbling back out of it, but no biggie. As long as he's taking care of it.
Escape.
There's another ability. I don't know if you see the triangle going off, but that's supposed to end up causing some cleave damage to make you turn away from the boss. Like right now, you'll see it coming out.
Just you wait.
See right there, it's supposed to help make you turn, so that's probably going to be a little hectic on either normal or heroic. I'm sorry, this is normal on either heroic or challenge modes.
Escape.
Probably turn out to be a lot of damage. It also does a decent pushback, so.
Walkers.
Nope, none of us got out of it that time. It's alright. We'll test out Divine Him. I haven't used that thing.
There is no.
Seems pretty weak.
Can you feel the wind?
Ah, they swapped it back to the old model. Oh, what is this? Healing increased by 100% when not in a raid. It's kind of neat. Give it a little 5-man buff. Most of the time in 5-mans you don't even need it. Oh, and they buffed the healing done too. Well, we're at 8 minutes before server restarts, so we have 3 more bosses, so we might get it done. One thing about this dungeon, it is outside. The thing that they're actually manipulated into this is changing winds. So you'll notice every now and then I'll just kind of go scooting across the ground. It's because of these changing winds. It actually plays pretty well with some of the mechanics the bosses have. And I'm not sure if they implemented it or not, but I heard something about them actually making it to where it progressively gets worse the more bosses you kill too, so I will say I'm glad they took the wind effect off though. Hopefully these guys know how to interrupt and kill the heads. Good idea on the tank pulling more.
I need to get closer.
Let's see. See, I'm just kind of cruising along the map. Yeah, they've definitely toned down the trash in here compared to what it was, which is good because it was really rough. Extremely rough the first time that I ran through this. Was it undoable? No, but it was a lot of work for 5-man. Well, we might get to do some of this boss if we get through this trash. That's the other thing about these dungeons, trash beyond trash in here. But as you can see visually, I mean, we are outside. You've got some pretty decent looking stuff. Got a ship sitting up in the mountain up there, and there's another one of the bosses, King Deepbeard. He's the one that used to hit really hard. I don't know if he still does or not, but it seems like a lot of stuff on normal has been tuned down quite a bit. Toxic Wound, just an ability that makes you drop 4 patches of goop on the ground. Nothing big, just move. Try and not drop them in a bad location. This is where the wind kind of kicks in and gives you a little bit of an issue. Basically, from what I understand, the wind gets stronger as you end up killing extra bosses. So it in turn kind of progressively makes the dungeon harder, so you can take it any way you want. Just zoning out. Tunneling the boss. Hopefully they don't tunnel the next one. I did have to waste 2 cooldowns on that, try and keep these guys alive. And see this guy causing a lot of wipes, and hopefully we get to kill it before server reset. Looks like we'll get it down just in time, hopefully. There are 2 other bosses. You got King Deepbeard and the actual Wrath of Azshara. Pretty neat. Nothing too horrible, so go over some more of that in depth in one of my videos, since it looks like we won't have time to end up doing it with the server restarts. Usually after those it kicks it from the dungeon, so alright. With about 20 seconds to spare from the looks of it. Ugly ass snake. Yeah, 15 seconds, so. And that was it. Guys, I appreciate you watching. And if you did like it, I do have a YouTube channel out there. You're on the actual live stream right now, so if you want to end up coming through, liking, subscribing, just come by and you know, come by, check it out every now and then. I'm not asking for subscriptions, but if you want to come through and just take a look at some of the videos, I'd be more than glad to see you. I'll try and pick this back up. Again, gonna work on Monday through Friday. From 9 to about noonish. We've gone about an hour over. This is Central Time. We've gone about an hour over, but that's alright. At least we got this other dungeon of halfway through before the service came down. So again, guys, thank you. I hope you had a blast, and hope to see you again.